I like unsilencing the USP.
And you have more ammo in reserve. You don't run out of the P2000.
Well, that's true. Shox in the corner. Has gotten into middle at bench, but they see him. It's not as protected as it used to be, so Alu would have seen his arm, whether he knew he was there or not when he swung wide into the locked position. Crossfire set. NBK towards CT, who gets a great first shot responded by Alu, and that'll send them in toward the site. It's Kenny in the back. Great shot again from Alu. He's up to 3, and he's looking to hold off towards CT, but the rotations will come from Banana. Apex on his own and early. There's your P2000. He's going to be alone and has to do it all because even though Body's in this still, he's got 6 HP and he's not yet nearby to even trade. So Apex has to be a little bit careful. He at least gets information before Body arrives, which will serve to benefit him in the situation. But Alu's got 4. He's up to it. Body's low. Alu could find an ace in the immediate opening round, and he will to start it off with all. The nade's decent. Rain will get tagged to 63. We're still, he gets sprayed to 18. When does he give that gun to Keo? Gonna go with it. Alu starts off. He's gonna go. That's gonna take Rain down. Second AK on the ground. They've got to go back to grab that, and they will approach top middle. But Alu again, he's rolling today. He's rolling indeed, but now he's rolling in the deep. He's gone, in fact, as Kerrigan does respond to get Apex. Bomb will get planted at default. Good position for the Deagle, but Nico, careful. His AK looks up, sees Keo go in. He manages to avoid it with a good strafe jump outward. And then the flash comes in. Responded. Keo does trade, but they lose Kerrigan, who they could have benefited from having. Nice shot from Kenny through the open door before the smoke gets there as well. That means Bomb. It gets tossed all the way to the corner. Has to be picked up by Alu and planted. And he'll have to come up with 3 kills in the round. 2 more to find. As Kenny stays outside of the smoke. Shox is going to go with him. Smoke down for another few seconds before they can push through, but Alu's considering the flank. That smoke should be gone right about now, I believe, as they start to get closer. No kits indeed. Gives them a threshold of 13 seconds to work with. 10 seconds now for Shox to get the kill and get on the bomb. Alu's dancing well to base timeout, and he's got the headshots as well. Position of power at top middle, jumps around. Oh, did he not see it? He didn't at all. Kenny was there, was on his screen, but didn't respawn in time. And as such, Kenny gets one before going down, but look at the response as FaZe immediately turn around to catch up. Body coming down from Banana. And a quick round as they take Apex. FaZe get their
7. This is a map I thought G2 would run away with. They've been very quiet indeed. It's going to be AK, Galil, Banana Rush, hope for the best, but Molotov out. Flashbang's good as well. Kerrigan trying to find the first frag, which he gets, but it's replied straight away by Kenny S.
Nico will sit with the AWP again inside the B site, but a more passive angle at New Box this time. Doesn't matter.
It's over.
New Box, old trick, same play. AWP for Nico takes down Apex. He'll get Molotov'd off, get the smoke out. Will he? Doesn't matter. Alu's going to show up to get Kenny. Shox, though, will try and fight to keep them alive. He can't do it.
Taking down Apex in return, but still a very comfortable round. But once again, the bomb's going down pretty much undetected. This is consistently happening and maybe a bit of a problem going forwards.
That certainly could be a bit of a problem. MBK gets his head taken off by Kerrigan. Kiyoshima goes down toward upper, and they'll start to rotate down to find Kerrigan, but he's got position at the vents for another headshot. Kerrigan on the Deagle. He nearly lines up. Yet another toward Kenny. Nico to hold off this plant. 4 kills for Kenny in the round. It won't be the ace because he's already sprayed down. Nico's going to get both as he walks in. MP9 undetected. Both players have armor, but it doesn't even matter. Head on to train map 3 if we even need it, because FaZe are going to try and win this pistol, tie things up as I mentioned. Good shot from Kerrigan to start it off. Body repeaks, goes into a bullet that was already fired, and therefore goes down, but Kenny gets Rain. It's going to make things 4 versus 4, minute and 10, and look at Apex. He's already at the heaven position. Alu's aware of it, the fact that they've given up outer, and therefore tries to reoccupy it. I think Apex heard him going up the ladder, therefore backed it off, but look at Nico go. Back towards Squeaky Door, finds Shox, wrap around, Super Keo, in through the hut bomb down in lobby, and it's just Apex remaining.
Rough round here for G2. They did have this 9-6 lead, but it looks like it's going to be extended. Oh, okay then Apex. He manages to take down Kerrigan. A chance here as he picks up the silenced USP. Can't get the bomb just yet. This should be unwinnable for him, but oh, he finds another kill there. But Kiyoshima finishes off the situation and see if he can get his first frag as Kerrigan. He's got the FAMAS ready and waiting.
Indeed, Kerrigan, fast shots, but drops off, dinked on the way down, though. That's a problem, as MBK will swarm him, and now Alu, unable to get to Turnpike in time, has to give up lower. Thankfully, Nico's rotated. Damage is done in substantial amounts, however, not closed out. Finally, Kiyoshima will get body down, but he and Rain are all that remains in a 1 versus 3. No plant yet. Thankfully, Rain is able to get to MBK before that happens. But a little bit over-eager, I think, from Kiyoshima as he walks in to see where the bomb is, and he realizes it's actually in behind the silo, and Apex baits him into it. door open. We also now know where Rain is. He's going to have to concede the plant, unfortunately. If he commits to trying to deny it, he'll be caught out by Shocks. Shocks on a UMP. Apex has the range advantage on the FAMAS. And Rain's going to walk into a crossfire. There it is.
And the fact that Carrigan goes down about anything really, that's a big problem. They go to the force by the FaZe clan in return. They do tag body up with the scout here. Rain very good with this weapon. Hits another one as well.
Damage accumulating, and therefore double scout setup.
Yeah.
It worked for G2 on Inferno.
There we go.
It's going to work for Rain to at least get Apex down. He's got to be careful, though, because he's tagged up down to... He's tagged. So now the pistols start to matter. Nico arrives with his deagle, has to back off, tries to sit for maybe a little bit too long to hit the shot onto Shocks, and therefore goes down.
Now it is an interesting situation. Body and Kenny S on sub 30 HP. They've got the man advantage, but Kiyoshima's looking to take that down. He finds Body. And now
he'll get the kill onto Kiyoshima. Goes to 50. Chance for Kerrigan, but a very tight choke point in vents to re-enter from. Makes a lot of noise. Does manage to still get Shocks, though. He's on 46. He's got the high rolling HP as Kenny's only on 26. Armor, door open, AK picked up. He knows he's behind the silo. Flash comes out, he's tagged him. He sprays down, and Kerrigan responds immediately for...
As he'll actually commit as well with his teammates. Smoke towards main entrance, but Kiyoshima stepping out tremendously with the M4.
Much needed at this point in time. Swings out a third. Takes the bomb down. Good headshot. Nico gets NBK, and it's on to Shocks. Shocks goes Molotov corner, can't find the entrance this time. Kiyoshima off angle, drops down, finds another. Oh, it looked like another triple. I was going to say no way for Kyo, but he does more than enough. And once again, they just walk into it right in the HUD. They're not quite at 10K anymore. Either way, Shocks spots one crossing, doesn't get the shot off. Alu again is going to get aggressive to watch toward Hell. In fact, gets in the lane himself and spots top green train. Down goes Kenny in the AWP. Alu up close. Back toward the bomb train, can't find the lineup quite so quickly. Hit the shot, but Rain will. MBK down. FaZe with 2 to start off. A-site seems to be the hot spot for them as Alu gets Apex. Knows as well that there's still more inside of the site as Shocks burrows in behind the train. Alu gets above, and it's Nico to get both kills despite...
That's what Body's got himself towards, but this looks like an outside execution. Nice and fast. Smokes out. We saw this round before early on in the half. It worked out tremendously well. The flashbangs were so good, but MBK finds the first frag to take down Nico as well.
Ooh, and damage in through the smoke. I think he dinked up Rain. No, AK wouldn't have been a dink, but still significant. The Molotov doesn't allow them to wrap at Hell, but look at Alu go back into this. He knows exactly where Apex is as well, but how does Apex get him out of this corner? Doesn't! Oh, Alu tries! He tries so hard. Just barely gets away as well. And Kerrigan getting Shocks means we're back down to a 2 versus 2 as Alu tries again, needs to get down the lane to get away to A main. And Apex can't find the shot. He starts to panic as well because he knows Kerrigan's slipping in behind him. That's exactly what happens. So suddenly Body has to try and hold this off. Alu low enough that he could find him with one quick bullet. But Kerrigan's the bigger problem because he's got the angle and he's got the shot.
Secondary AWP, and we'll see whether he can step up here. Fast play from Shoxy though. He's going to find an easy kill towards Alu.
Good start. Oh, Kerrigan AWP does make it work somehow against Shoxy. Looks like he had the better position. Rain's got MBK. Guns come up and G2 struggle. Maybe stick with the pistols. However, it's just the one-man advantage. Nico's inside smoke, or at least concealed by it. Bomb is dropped. This could be it now. Kenny missing the first shot, gives away his position. Pop out, misses another. Does tag through the wall under Rain, but they're slowly accumulating onto him, and they're going to take the series with guns for G2. 16 to 10 for FaZe.